U.S. National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning.
So this is that line of storms right there. Okay, sirens are going off. We have a tornado warning. Oh!
A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northeastern and east central Iowa.
Welcome to another day. We've been kind of just tracking this storm system for the last couple of days. And let me find out what we're under right now.
U.S. National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning.
Okay, so we're under a severe thunderstorm warning right now.
2:15 p.m. CDT. U.S. National Weather Service has issued an aerial flood watch.
Okay,
It'll be
so
in effect
we're
until
under
April
an aerial
18th,
flood watch.
4 a.m. CDT. Would you like to hear the last alert?
Yes.
Okay, here's the last alert. U.S. National Weather Service has issued a tornado watch. It'll be in effect until April 17th, 8 p.m. CDT.
So we are under
That's
a
all your
tornado
weather
watch, an aerial flood watch, and a severe thunderstorm warning.
Sirens are blaring there.
Sirens are going off?
Yeah.
Yeah, so sirens are going off where Charlea, Skylur, and our parents are at. So there's a lot of lightning going on. I don't want to be outside. There was actually a 41-year-old man killed in Wisconsin when we had those last really bad lightning going on, and he was walking across the parking lot and got struck. So, as you can hear,
Not like a train.
yeah. You know, my grandpa always said when it sounded like a train, that's tornado.
It sounded worse than the other night.
What's the radar say, babe?
We're not under anything, except for tornado watch.
Look at this. Look, the sky is kind of green over there. And we did find out, I posted it on our Facebook page, that Dubuque did have an EF1 tornado touchdown, so right out by the airport, so that's where our family is. That is continuous. Oh, and I'm pretty sure, is that rain or hail? Woo, I'm gonna
It's hail.
it's hail?
Yep.
Is that hail?
It's like a mix of it.
How big?
Maybe not.
No, I think it's just rain. It's
it
just
looks like
really,
hail.
it sounds like hail because the
That's how
drops.
it was the other day. When we were working, we were looking at what.
I mean, the thunder's continuous. It has not stopped.
That's hail. You're being summoned to retreat.
Treat, treat. Yeah, the birds are scared.
Pete decided to go bury himself. He was sleeping out in the open, but he decided.
Well, they're probably in their safest place they can. Look at this. I got to show you guys what's going on in my Mary garden. These poor people were here working today. Look at it. I don't know if you can see it. That is my Mary garden, you guys.
Wow.
Wait, I'll come over here and show you.
Oh, it's gonna be a muddy mess.
There's my Mary garden. I have a feeling we're going to get water in the basement, and that's the whole reason my Mary garden is being dug up. And we have such a mess out here. I don't know if you can see it better that way. There you go. See? Oh, look at that lightning. It is. Oh, did you see those flashes up in the sky?
Oh.
I think. Let's go light a blessed candle, shall we? We've got on our home altar a blessed candle lit there, and then we have our blessed candle from Candlemas last year. This is our last one lit here. So this is that line of storms right there by us. Look at this. So this is all tornado watch area. This is the area it's covering right now. Okay, so listen to this. Like literally, I am not kidding you.
Oh, they're showing Dubuque.
I haven't had the camera on the whole time, but the thunder has not stopped this whole time.
Prep headlights.
Okay, so here's some footage from Dubuque.
Yeah, that's over by Papa Oz.
No.
Yeah, it is. Cause look.
No, this is Key West.
Yeah, it's going into.
Key West.
Dang, is that gonna hit us?
Yeah.
It's just rain, yo.
It's raining right now.
Wind and speed direction.
Oh, look at the circulation.
See this?
Holy cow.
So this is out by St. Donatus.
And which way is that going?
This way, it looks like this way. Ah.
Across the
Okay,
road.
sirens are going off. We have a tornado warning. I'm gonna blow out the blessed candles just because, and I'm gonna move the birds to the bathroom. Come on, guys, in the bathroom. Oh, oh, oh. Sorry, Guyana, in the bathroom, baby. I know, don't be scared. It's okay, it's okay. Shh. In the bathroom, in the bathroom. Yep, yep, in the bathroom, babes. Okay, anyway, we are under a tornado warning. So I'm trying to move the birds somewhere safer. Stay, it's okay, it's okay. Shh. It's okay, it's okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, so we are. I wondered, my grandpa always said, when it sounds like a. All right.
Go check on mom and dad.
No, we're fine. We're coming. Get down to the basement.
Getting dad a chair.
I'm grabbing the lantern. Okay. Shut the door. Anyway, my grandpa always said, when it sounds like a train, that's a tornado. So, we'll see. Hopefully.
You were right about the tornado. Wait,
What?
does that mean they spotted one here?
When the sirens go off.
Well, the sirens aren't going off.
Yes, they were.
Yes, they were.
Oh, they were?
We were walking down and I could hear them.
Oh, so does that mean
What's it say? Here, you want to pull up my
heavy
window?
rain near your location?
I'm going to put some batteries in. We're all just hanging out in the basement.
Well, I guess it's some time to watch the middle.
There's windows right here, so.
No, it's not actually.
It's just a creepy old basement.
Hi, guys.
Wish I had a house. I don't like this basement.
That's what we got. I always get it on my phone every time. Right there.
Where are we at? So push the play button. Yeah.
3 p.m. is when this tornado warning goes in. Yeah, we're getting double rounds, guys.
Me to get to work though.
Guys, we're getting double rounds. You guys want to? Here, let's look. So this is what I got on my phone.
You can kind of see
Just stay on
our
the phone.
window is frosted, but you can see the lightning strikes if you look up there when they hit. Listen.
I put
A lot of thunder.
Freeman and Adam Sandler together.
No, oh, I accidentally called Dad.
Lonely.
If,
they were bored,
listen,
they would've
if it
sounded
if it starts to get heavier or starts to sound closer, then everybody needs to move back that way. Or over
There's
this
more
way.
windows over that way.
what
Actually, over this way.
Behind-
That's up against the side of the house.
Wait.
So we're under a
In fact, now that I
tornado
look at you-
warning
You kind of look like
for the
Chris
next
Farley.
40 minutes almost.
This is what happened last time.
Kind of look like
Almost
Chris
45
Farley.
minutes.
He said Freeman looks like Chris Farley.
Flurry was hurting my phone.
You probably sit on the step right there.
Hey.
It's dusty, but you can put a piece of cardboard
I'm
under.
already there.
There's a paper bag. You said a paper bag. Those aren't dirty. It's a basement.
then
Everything's dirty.
Adam Sandler
It's
and
not a
Ivy
finished
now live
basement,
together.
guys. It's like
Adam
half
Sandler
finished.
and Ivy now live together.
Did you bring your mom? And we have all of our holiday stuff. I have no idea why this is still out. No, mine, well, that's St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, you hear that?
What?
Tornado warning, sirens and stuff.
You're going off again. Shut that off, please.
Oh no, I was hearing the heater with me. Oh, the sirens are going off.
Are they going off?
Yeah.
U.S. National Weather Service has issued a flash flood warning. It'll be in effect until April 17th, 8:30 p.m. CDT. U.S. National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning. It'll be in effect until April 17th, 3 p.m. CDT.
We are still under a tornado warning. This is, ooh, that's what it looks like. And I'm going to shut the door because it is still lightning. Yeah, so this is why we're still under a tornado warning. Right now there's not rotation right here, but there is rotation. Where's the rotation at? To what direction from us? Southwest of us. So there is rotation, and that rotation is expected to hit part of Dubuque County, right?
It already passed through Dubuque.
So, and there's another round of these storms headed this way yet tonight. So, yeah, that lightning is nothing to joke about. Down in the basement, sirens are going off. There's rotation. Ireland is at work, so she is in the middle of the building. She doesn't really have a basement area where she's working at, so she's kind of in the middle of the building right now. But yeah, that's what's going on. Everybody's just trying to stay low, stay calm.
You guys want to hear something funny?
What?
If a tornado were to try to pick up Bowser, I think he's too fat to get. Or she, I learned it was a she. But she would be too fat to pick up.
He's talking about his frog if you don't know who Bowser is.
Tornado warning for our location.
Princess Bowser?
No kidding. Princess Bowser.
All right, go hang out over there.
They get really big. They get bigger than the
He's
male.
scared because he's not sleeping.
He's like,
Yeah, it's probably scary.
And he's not.
Ew, fish tank.
He keeps moving the position he's in.
Laguna doesn't care. She was begging for food when we went down.
She probably doesn't even know anything's going on.
Yeah, the axolotl. She's like, I don't care. I'm in the water or whatever.
I'm in these.
She's like, more water for me.
So now it's just waiting and waiting and waiting.
How much of it?
We actually went up for a little bit because it looked like, even though we were under a tornado warning, the storm was kind of out of our area.
And then it just looped right back around.
Shh.
Dad just said, oh.
Well, it's raining. I can see the rain hitting the windows. Everything's frosted, so you can't really see what's going on around outside or going on outside.
Okay.
But I think it's time to hit spring cleaning for some cobwebs down here. What do you think?
Hey, that's what I was doing before we had come down here.
Ooh. I can hear it too. It's really picked up. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the rain has definitely picked up outside.
Tornadoes are. I hear them. They're going wee wee.
Sirens?
Yeah.
Sharknado.
Sharknado. Sharknado.
All you need is a chainsaw, you'll be
I'm
fine.
gonna look at the radar and see where we're at.
This is the first time they've actually seen rotation.
What do I hear?
Dad and Braxen.
No. Is that the wind?
We're supposed to get hit like this at...
I think I'm hearing the thunder. It's just rolling again like it was before, just that continuous thunder. But you know, that's something that, I kept saying that, that's something that my grandpa always said, is that when it sounds like a train, that's a tornado. And that's really what it sounded like, just continuous thunder nonstop. So, doesn't necessarily mean that a tornado is right here, but it's definitely very favorable conditions for it. So, we do have rotation, nothing on the ground though.
Yeah.
So, it's rotation in the sky, it hasn't hit the ground, so that's good. They said today could be
Up to EF5 tornadoes.
yeah, it could be very severe
I was watching a dude
severe
that...
weather.
Actually, I was watching a dude that actually, he chases tornadoes and he had like 3 tornadoes. And they were both like EF3s to EF4s.
Yeah, so I think the other day when there were tornado warnings that I was telling you about, and we had really bad lightning strikes and stuff. So we've been following this storm system for the last few days and sharing it with you. Then I don't know how I will put these ones out. This may be in a second video. And the other ones too. What? Did you look to see what the radar said?
I did.
Anyway, there were 3 tornadoes that touched down in Iowa.
Yes.
There was one in Piasta. There was one right outside in Dubuque, but it was by the airport. And then there was one in Onslow, Iowa, I think. And I did share that so you guys could see some of that on our Facebook page. So you should have already seen that if you follow us on Facebook at Left Our Vlogs. So, okay, I'm gonna go see what's going on with the weather, so maybe we can go upstairs. Okay, so yeah, we have hail coming.
Tiny.
Tiny little.
It's like pea-size hail again. Maybe a little, no, just pea-size. But yeah, we have hail. Anyway, it's a good thing that we just got our roof fixed, or it would be a disaster in our fireplace room right now, with as heavy as this rain is. So there is still a rotation to the east of us.
You can see that
Just
hail
like-
jumping off. It's literally in town to the east of us.
Yeah, so it's by us, but it's to the east. So it's in our town. So as long as it doesn't change direction. Oh, it is still hailing, isn't it?
Yep, you can see it jumping off the roof.
Okay, so again, we have a river in our backyard.
Let me see.
It's not as bad as I've seen it. Oh. I can't open. You can hear the hail hitting the door back here. If it were any bigger, I would not be by this window. Man, what a storm.
You can just see it hit off the roof in my room.
It's hitting the door back here. You can hear it.
That is crazy.
This is the best view I can give you of what's going on with the storm right now because it's too dangerous to open any doors. You hear that? Man. I was actually planning on doing school here. I had been doing some house cleaning, then I was going to do some school, and this storm just hit so fast. I knew we had the potential for severe weather, but it just it moved in quickly. I have a waterfall in my backyard. Look at that. Look back there. It's like a waterfall. Yeah, it is. I don't know if you can see it. See if I can zoom it in a little bit. I can't open the door to show you. But yeah, there's a waterfall going on in the backyard. We do not normally have a waterfall. Oh. Man. What happened?
You can see it coming down.
What, honey?
The walkway here.
Oh, is it flooding out the driveway?
Yeah, it's going down into the gutter.
After they just did all that work? Yeah, so we just had a bunch of work done on the front yard. But you see how we have the water running down there? This is an intentional fix. So this was put in to help direct the water away from the house and down into a drainage area where it should be going instead of flowing into the house. Okay, so right now the storms have moved away from us. I'm going to show you what it looks like outside. It's actually a lot lighter. It's kind of dark. We are looking, it's dark over here, but it's lighter than it was. I guess I should specify. You can kind of see, and you can still hear it. So, to, what direction did you say, babe? To the east of us, there are actually 2 storm systems that are like bouncing off each other, they said. So there's rotation, 2 rotation systems. So just kind of have to see, but you can see, I mean, you can see it's still, and you can hear it. Oh. In the area that they dug up on the side of our house is a pool. So I'm gonna guess what they're trying to stop is from it draining into the basement, but I have a feeling that's all gonna be in the basement here eventually. Okay, so what do you do when there's severe weather and there's a break in it? Make popcorn.
Get in here. We are getting much bigger hail. Oh!
Okay, so I don't know if you can see how big the hail is now, but I'd say it's about marble size this time. All of a sudden it just started pinging off the windows. So Aspen has one of them. Here, put it in my hand.
They're cold. Oh, look at the one out there.
Yeah, it's definitely bigger than marble size. What size would you say that is? It's not golf ball.
Nickel? Nickel size? Well, it's melted, so.
It's like half of a golf ball. Yeah, look at this. Right there. Oh, I've got cobwebs up there I have to get. And then over here by the TV. Thankfully, it's not by any of the lights so far, but look at this. The whole side of the fireplace is wet, and it was running down the rocks, but it's coming in. It's coming in here. And you can kind of see, like, it looks like it's almost bowed, I feel like. And maybe I'm wrong. Oh, look, there's more here. I just got my head dripped on. Frustrating. Very frustrating. Okay, so it is about
4:35.
Stop it, Braxen is being such a dork right now. Anyway.
It's 4:35.
It is 4:35 right now. Oh, I need a battery in my camera. It's flashing at me. Anyway, it's 4:35. We are supposed to get another round of nasty storms.
We're about 7, right?
Yeah, and so we're assessing some storm damage, which is
Poot was outside cleaning up debris.
Yeah, we had rocks in the
for you
driveway.
guys.
You did?
I recorded, yeah. I was recording down there.
Nice.
Okay, so we had a wash again. Got washed. So if you guys remember from last year, we had a river come down through there. And that happened again to us this year. So I'm gonna take you over here. Everything's pretty flooded. I'm gonna take you over here. I'm gonna show you guys something. So yeah, this happened last year. So we had that wash, like I was saying. But what's really bad is last year we had a flood that came all the way up here. And this year it's starting to happen again. That is a creek over there. Over there is a creek. And that creek was completely up high. It was completely flooded. So I'm worried because we're all under a flash flood, and I hope you guys, I just want to say, I hope you guys are safe from what happened, because that was like a really bad, like today is a bad storm. Yeah, I'm really hoping you guys are okay. And for all the people that may had a tornado, I just want to wish you good luck. And if your house may or may not have got destroyed, I hope you guys, we'll pray on it. We'll pray for you. And yeah, but other than that, about 5 p.m. we should be getting another cell of storms. Sorry, I'm crossing the street, so I don't want to. Yeah, but we're worried because I'm worried mostly because apparently the cell that's happening here in a little while is worse than the one we just had, which if you guys, it's really crazy because we did not have to go to the basement for over a year, and yesterday we had to go, or a couple days ago we had to go to the basement, and today we had to go 3 times, and because the tornado warnings and stuff were going off. But then right after that, we got another alert that, hey, go down to the basement, it's a tornado warning. I don't think the warning sirens went off that time, but we just went down to make sure. Then the last one, the tornado sirens, we were like, all right, everybody down to the basement because there was rotation. Literally, my dad could see the rotation. If I'm correct, this storm is going to be down to Kansas City. This storm's going down from Kansas City, like just a straight line all the way down. Straight down all the way, which is really crazy. But I think I'm gonna call my friends and check on them, make sure they're okay.
Yeah, we've got waters rising around here. That was part of the reason we didn't go today. We were supposed to have a homeschool group event today. One of our kids was actually presenting to everybody, and he's been planning it for several months. And I got a message from his mom, and she's like, the area we're supposed to do it at is flooded. And yeah, so there's flooding everywhere, and so the kids were supposed to get to go. Okay, I said I needed a battery. My camera died just at that moment, but I've been working on that same battery for the last how many days that I've been filming the weather. So, and like I said, I don't know how I'm gonna put these together. So it may be 2 videos, it might be 1.
Guys, I just wanted to show you. This is my new snail. That's my new snail. His name's Gary 2.0. And then, if we go over here, this is my frog. And we just recently learned that it was actually a girl.
All right, we are going to get some dinner because
we don't know if we'll have power.
Holy cow, did you see those lightning strikes?
Yeah, I was gonna cook.
Dang!
I was gonna cook.
There's already parts of our area that do not have power out in the country, and they didn't have any foreseeable time when they were going to bring it back. I think it's because of the storms.
We have 3 tornado warnings.
Yeah.
I didn't blow away though, guys. I'm good.
Poor Ireland was at work during the tornado.
They're open late now? Man, we could have came up to Emmy's. They are?
We would have got blown away.
Well, we would have had a biscuit.
Yeah, because that makes it better.
Anyway, we are getting some Culvers because, yeah.
Well, because I was going to cook, but this storm that's coming, I would hate to be cooking and lose power.
I lost power.
That happened to us that one time.
You
guys saw that video.
It was only for a few minutes though.
That happened to us when I made that big Swedish meatball meal, remember?
Oh yeah.
And we got to eat, and I made homemade ice cream and stuff. We got to eat our food, but we lost all of the leftovers because we couldn't open the fridge. Anyway, yeah, so, could be a crazy one tonight. We'll see.
Woke me up out of a dead sleep. Skylur, it's so bad by him. He's in their bunker shelter.
Oh my God, seriously?
Cam!
Cam, you're on the vlog. You're on the vlog, Cam.
Hi, Cam!
You made it! You made it! We went to go get dinner.
Until 6:15 p.m. At 5:26 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Martel, or 8 miles northwest of Mechanicsville, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Tanamosa, Mechanicsville, Mount Vernon, Monticello, Cascade, Lisbon, Springville, Olin, Wyoming, Bertram, Martel, Onslow, Morley, Center Junction, Stone City, Viola, Liberty, Canton, Monticello Municipal Airport, and Pictured Rocks Wildlife Area. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go at once into the basement or small central room in a sturdy structure. Take cover now. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northeastern and east central Iowa.
Okay, you guys, so this right here is a tornado, a rain-wrapped tornado that that these storms produce. My light a little bit in here. I have this light that does, like, see, multiple modes, but it's really bright, so I can't find the right one. There, okay, that's not so bad now. Anyway, so I've tried to sit down and do homework probably, I don't know, for like the last 2 hours. And then I said to Matt, I'm like, so let's go for a ride. So we did find out that I just have not been able to sit down and do it. I'm going to have to spend all day tomorrow working on my school because I have quite a few things coming up. But we did find out that it looks like there was a confirmed on the ground tornado about a town about 20 minutes from here. And it looks like it was an EF3 tornado. So that has not been confirmed on, like, officially confirmed yet, but that's where everybody's saying it is. So I've shared some footage. I shared one that touched down in the Rockford area, I believe. But yeah. So it's been a crazy night and I just cannot focus on what I'm trying to get done. So I'm just going to give up tonight. I'm going to edit some vlogs and, yeah, and our thoughts and prayers are with everyone. The last I heard, everyone was safe, but now I heard a second report that might not be the case. So I'm just going to say some prayers tonight that things turn out all right. But yeah, so when I was filming and I said it sounded like a freight train coming through, then we went down in the basement. Matt stayed upstairs and he's like, I'll come down if I need to come down. You remember when I was sitting in the truck and his dad's like, I've been through worse than this? Yeah. So anyway, but like I said, my grandfather always told me that when it sounds like a train, that's a tornado. Well, when we went downstairs, we were down there, I don't know, probably for about 5 minutes. I think there's a point in the video where I could hear Braxen say, oh, and there was rotation above our neighbor's house. So Matt could see rotation in the sky above the neighbor's house. Well, then that headed out and there were two storms that were they were butting up against each other. And that's what ended up touching down into a tornado. So it has definitely been an eventful night. And I'm grateful that it is quiet this evening. And I pray that it stays that way. I know that some of these storms are headed in the direction of some of our family members that live a few states away. So just hope everything is quiet the rest of this night for everyone. Anyway, that's what's going on. And yeah, we will see you in the next video and have a great night, everyone. And please, please stay safe.
during the storm season.